All right, I'm Matt.
And I'm KP. Welcome to the Nightly from Hatch, where your late night thoughts go to rest. Matt, I am on a bit of a travel week, and I had some odd little things happen at the airport when I went to leave, and I'd love to share them with you.
Absolutely. Odd as in annoying odd, or odd as in, that sounds, the way that you said that made it sound like it was some sort of supernatural.
It felt supernatural. Well, the good thing is I wasn't in a rush, which is rare, I think, for traveling. But I was not in a rush. I was getting to where I needed to go. I'm in Denver for a work thing, and I was getting there the night before anything anyway. So really had no rush. But I went to the smallest airport in LA to fly out of, and that airport always has some just odd things going on. Firstly, my flight got delayed by an hour and a half, but didn't get told at all. So I had to go to the desk and I go, hey, I'm seeing like a number here, but then a number here. And she goes, oh yeah, we're just going to delay that one.
Huh.
And I was like, sounds good. I hadn't checked in yet. So instead I said, boyfriend, can you please turn right around and can we go do something fun for an hour? So he took me to a synthesizer store where it was just 7,000 buttons that you could press to create odd sounds. So that was already bizarre. Things are weird.
Right, okay. Is that so? How far away is a synthesizer store from the airport?
6 minutes. They're getting all those tourists, the synthesizer tourists.
That's, yeah, straight off the plane. You think, right, what do I want now? Food, sleep,
Okay.
or a synthesizer, obviously, yeah.
I could go to the Panda Express. I could go check in at my hotel, or I could go play with the synthesizers.
Actually, I mean, when you say it, that does sound quite fun. So it's a really small airport then, if you can just circle back out and go somewhere else. Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yep, really small. So then I get in. I'm taking a few laps around just to be walking around before I have to sit for a while. And my flight, they say, hey, we're going to be delaying 7 more minutes. Guys, we're so sorry. We're going to delay 7 more minutes. A flight attendant got stung by a bee. I go,
Right. Okay. Just don't say anything if it's that.
just don't say any. Firstly, delaying 7 minutes, not worth announcing. Don't worry about it.
Well, yeah, in terms of a flight, that 7 minutes that's nothing. Yeah.
Unless it's like 20 minutes, I guess, sure, that would be the lowest that I'd say, all right, start telling me, I guess. 7 minutes, we're going to delay 7 minutes because a flight attendant got stung by a bee. So many questions. Where was the bee? On the plane?
So, but how big was the bee?
Was the bee on the plane? But my biggest question is, what are you going to do? I mean, there's not like a medical antidote for a bee sting.
No, I mean, you can put a bit of cream on it to
Just
take the to sort of take the
Sure.
itch out. But my biggest question would be, why is this slowed down the plane?
7 minutes.
Yeah.
Can't we just pull her off to the side as we're going in? I mean,
Yeah, I mean, it's just sort of, you should never leave a man behind, but I reckon,
could have done this without her.
yeah.
The bee is dead, so we know that. So he's not a threat anymore. Were we worried maybe he had an accomplice that we had to catch?
Yes, but yeah, somebody, a relative now looking for vengeance, potentially.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So that was already bizarre. We all get on the plane, and this is such a small airport that you walk on the tarmac to go up the stairs onto the plane. That's just
Yeah.
how this airport works.
Step over the body of the stewardess. Yeah.
Yeah. We get on, we're just about to take off. And then they go, sorry guys, we have to come back. There's been a medical emergency on the plane from a passenger. I go, my God, the bee is back.
God, yeah.
God, they got him. And this is, now we've been delayed. I mean, it's been 2 hours of delays. I'm chipper. I'm fine because I'm not in a rush. But would I prefer to be in the air by now? Yeah, sure. We get back into the gate. 2 people get off that, and listen, they didn't look sick to me, but okay, fine. They had to get off the plane.
Okay.
Fine. I don't pretend to know what's going on inside anyone's body.
Did you not confront them?
No.
Did you not go and just sort of give them a shakedown and say what's
What
wrong?
could it have possibly been? We already were delayed 2 hours. If you were sick, didn't you feel it before? But okay.
Yeah, with that extra time of being delayed as well, surely you would have felt some sort of symptoms. Annoying, that.
By the way, I forgot to mention this. As we're getting on the plane, this was before, as we're getting on the plane, a man had a medical emergency at the gate. He's on a stretcher. the firefighters had to pull this man out of my gate with a stretcher. I didn't see what was going on.
Pull him out of the gate.
They had to take him. Well, the fire truck came to the tarmac. It was odd.
We had to get the fire brigade in to get him pulled out of the gate.
Or what? I mean, he just happened to have to get pulled in a stretcher onto the tarmac. I don't know.
Why? What the fire brigade got to do with this?
They were just the first to show up, I guess. They were the ones nearby.
So
they were all at the synthesizer store.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, a couple of loops, and then. So the guy wasn't. He wasn't actually stuck in anywhere in the fight. They didn't cut him out of some. Okay, right.
No, they just pulled him out of that gate. I don't know why I said it like that. They just took him.
It's just that with the fire brigade, that's the image that it conjured.
Stuck in a stairwel or something.
Or like those the baskets that they you check how big your overhead bag
yes,
is.
He got stuck.
Just a guy with his head stuck in one of them. Okay, there wasn't that.
So that was happening. So then we have to turn around. We let these two healthy people out. Fine. They seem to need it. No worries.
She doesn't hold a grudge, though.
No worries. Then we're leaving again. They go, guys, we just got word that Denver is not allowing any planes in. So we were about to leave, but in the 5 minutes to let those two passengers out, Denver just shut down. I mean, we were about to leave. And Denver was saying, sure. And then those people, who knows what they were sick with. I hope it was good.
Yeah.
Because then Denver shut down due to a lightning storm or something. So then we're delayed again.
Oh, no. How long?
This one was only 20.
Okay. Oh, so you're on the plane for this delay then?
Yes. We're just twiddling our thumbs. And then finally we leave, and there was no other exciting things that happened. Denver at least had it all together. No medical emergencies once we got rid of the couple.
You did have the opportunity there to do the funniest thing ever, which is just as the plane starts taxiing. Just go, I don't feel great.
I need to get off. Yeah. And then it was like everyone was late for their connecting flights, and I found it to be a real community moment because everyone at once was like, nobody get out until all the connecting flight people leave. And everyone listened to that. Denver's a very kind place. This wouldn't happen in any other flight, I think.
Yeah, that's impressive.
They're very kind over here. So everyone was like staying in their seat until all the connecting people left, which I think in many other cities I've been to, they go, I don't care about those people.
Yeah, I mean, I'd like to think that I would stay in my seat, would I? Yeah, maybe.
Well, that was the odd medical delays of my trip to Denver. That was the really only thing to report, but it was just a bizarre, that airport, I mean, you're paying extra because it's such a small airport, because truly to get through line to your plane, it takes 6 minutes. It's the fastest little airport, but you do have to deal with a lot of just odd things. There's only one restaurant in that whole airport, and it's Guy Fieri's Sauce Hut or something. It's just like,
wow,
where Guy Fieri goes to guinea pig test his disgusting sauces, I think, or something. He's just using us as lab rats at the Burbank airport.
That's such a risky move, isn't it? Trying a new sauce before a flight.
I'm not doing that, no. And there's no restaurants there. You have to come having eaten, which I did not. So everything was a little more annoying, as you can tell, as I'm relaying this story. You can tell I was hungry.
Those small airports, I remember going through, I think it was Nice or Monaco. It's somewhere in the south of France. I'd been working.
Mm-hmm.
And I went back to the airport to come home, and I was same as you, just starving. Went in the one restaurant there and ate, and then I suddenly realised the time, and it came over the thing saying, flight whatever to London Gatwick's boarding. I went, oh my God, ran. And when I was on the plane, as soon as we got up in the air, I suddenly went, I didn't pay for that meal.
Oh no!
I thought that must happen all the time.
No.
Why would you not? Why would you not charge me?
Do it in the beginning.
At the beginning, yeah, because that must happen. They must be going out of business.
Wow, I never thought about that. Yeah,
it's the best dine and dash you could do. Like, there is absolutely no. You're out.
You're not going to be able to catch me. You cannot catch me. I'm in the air. Dang, I never thought about that. Yeah, but that makes sense. Mm-hmm.
But I felt bad to the point where I felt, because I didn't remember what the restaurant was, so I had to Google the airport, find what the restaurant was called, and then I emailed the head office
Ah,
because the waitress was so sweet, and I didn't want,
mm-hmm.
because I know in some places they kind of penalise the wait stuff, so I wanted to say, oh, that was my fault, I ran off. Yeah, they came back and went, oh, don't worry about it, it's fine.
That's very nice. Wow. Yeah, it must happen a lot.
Yeah, weirdly unbothered by it, so yeah, they must be used to it. Maybe
That's
it's a
sweet.
strange business model.
Very.
So how long are you in Denver for?
I'm leaving today. I was here for 4 or 5 days, and I've been to this hotel before. This is becoming kind of, when I'm in Denver, I go to this hotel. But there's quirks, there's art. And I don't know if I said this last time I was staying in this hotel. There's an art wall in each of the hotels that has, as you can see, it's a blood red wall,
Wow.
and it's the scratchings of a madman on
Yeah.
this as wallpaper. It is scratched white things from around Colorado, and you go, "Oh, that's nice, okay." But again, it's a blood red wall, scratching as if they're deep in a troubled state. And I will say, there's like joke-ish ones on some of them, like. There's, agave havardian. So, okay, that's great. That's a plant from Colorado, I assume. But then there'll be like Subaru tire. Like up here, there's a tire, Subaru Impreza wheel, 2012.
Right. Okay. Yeah, it's not bad.
And then there's another one. The worst one for me is there's a bear, and it's labeled guy in a too small bear suit.
Yeah, that's weird. Yeah.
Why would you say that?
To say bear. I mean, it looks, to all intents and purposes, that looks like a bear.
And I'd say, hasn't The Shining taught us that in a hotel, I don't want to see a man in a bear suit? I go, maybe we go back to the drawing board on this wallpaper. It's in every room, because I've tried 2 different rooms now, and I was excited this one to be like, okay, perhaps some just plain walls on this one, but they liked this man scratching his ideas about Colorado on the walls.
Well, yeah, because it's obviously stuff from Colorado, but it is like it's from the
Mm-hmm.
memory of a guy who's completely lost the plot and lives alone in a cave.
Yes, it's a man who's remembering a drug dream that he had where he went to Colorado.
Yeah.
There's one here where it says coyote, a picture of a coyote, and then has crossed out the word coyote. I go, well, what happened? Why did we cross that out?
What's the top left one there? Is that some sort of bird I'm seeing on the?
And it's called a gloomy woodcock. And don't laugh.
Nothing funny about that.
There's nothing funny about
Say that straight away. Yeah.
The one under that is flashlight on a rabbit. Huh?
Flashlight on a rabbit. It's haunting, I would say. Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. And I go, okay, I can't be scared of staying in this hotel. This is the hotel I've chosen. I'm getting loyalty points. I must enjoy this.
That's the main thing. Is it a chain hotel, or is it a big chain?
It is. Yeah,
Great.
It is. And I appreciate them using artwork. Hotel artwork in general can just be very odd, don't you find?
Yeah, it can. I think increasingly going into the future, I mean, it's great because that's definitely not AI, unless AI has had an extreme breakdown. It's seen too much.
Poor thing. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think that is great. Yeah, it's nice. There's some a local madman doing the
Yes.
interior design.
Yeah, there was another one where I took a cross-country trip, and a hotel I stayed in just had a bunch of words, again, scrawled, typed out, that said, like, power, possession, success, strength. And I'm like, oh my God, this is like, a really scary CEO's journal.
That is terrifying. But what are they? What's going through the minds of the people the people that stay here? I know what they'll like. They are all about success.
I don't know, because it is odd. I feel like most of the times chain hotels, you would want to make a really safe bet. Like, oh, okay, we'll just hang a picture of a flower.
Yeah, or even just like travel lodges over here. It's it's the same in every room. It's an abstract, like, sort of light orbs in the colours of the hotel, like a white and a blue and a red. But yeah, very inoffensive.
You would think they would want to, just do something that, because I would assume, I mean, the market for scratched symbols of men in bear suits, I thought that maybe that would be lower, but I don't know. It's growing on me.
It's a filter that I often have ticked on my booking.com. Yeah.
Hmm.
It's got to have a gym, a breakfast bar, and scratched etchings of a man in a bear suit in the wall.
Yes, absolutely. I hope for these things. But I've learned a lot about Colorado, and I know now to look out for the gloomy woodcock.
Keep an eye out for the gloomy woodcock. Always.
Hmm. Always.
Where's Colorado Springs from you?
Probably about an hour, I think.
Is it? Yeah. Have you been there before?
No, I haven't, but I've passed through Colorado a few times driving, and it is quite gorgeous.
Yeah, I've got in my head. I don't know why it's come up loads recently, Colorado Springs. I
Hmm.
think, like in several different mediums. I think I was listening to some Doug Stanhope interview, and he said he went to a club in Colorado Springs or something. But every time it conjures an image of lots of greenery, waterfall,
Very.
and a comedy club at the bottom. And I thought, God, I'd love to do that. I'm sure the reality is nothing like that, but
It might be. I mean, there's some really interesting. They have the Red Rocks amphitheater here too, if I'm not mistaken.
oh, is that there?
Yeah, Colorado. I
Ah.
mean, I would love to see that. That looks so beautiful.
I'd love to do a gig there. That'd be fun, wouldn't it?
I know. That would be really fun. But a lot of I mean, they're so outdoorsy here. Every Uber driver I've had so far has been like, "Oh, I assume you're going to take a hike today?" I was like, "Not if I can help it. Unless I'm forced. I don't want to."
It's dangerous out there. There's men in bear suits, there's bees.
I don't want to see the agave havardian.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's poisonous or not.
Yeah, you don't get your eyes pecked out by a gloomy woodcock.
Or a Subaru Impreza.
Tire. Yeah.
I would hate to get the Subaru Impreza to roll up on me. Yeah, so that's what it could be, like a comedy club that's right in the bottom of a waterfall. It seems very Colorado to have that, so it's possible.
I'm going to keep that in my head. I'm thinking of coming out at some point and doing like a run of comedy clubs just to sort of have a
Absolutely.
look about and see what I can get over there.
Absolutely.
So that's on my list. I need to find the comedy club at the bottom of a waterfall.
Yes. And the troll will ask you 3 riddles to get people in. You must answer them.
Probably the same troll that did your painting in your room.
I like him now. I don't know. I've got. Here's the other thing, and I won't dwell too much on it. This hotel, I'm a really great sleeper. I sleep through the night. I don't wake up. I'm not a heavy sleeper, but I'm a very medium sleeper.
But you're a good sleeper because of
Hatch.
the nightly on
Folks,
Hatch.
don't ever forget the nightly on Hatch. Here at this hotel, this happened last time I stayed and this time, I'm waking up like once an hour.
Really?
And maybe it is because I'm without my hatch, but it is, I have to imagine the troll that sketched his curses upon this hotel has something to do with this.
There's something going on there, isn't there?
Yeah, well, it's not even I'm sleeping poorly. Like I'm waking up with a lot of pep in my step, but I'm like, why was all night, every hour, I was like, time to wake up? I don't know. Maybe I'm sleeping too good. I can't tell.
Maybe. Have you ever had that before where you stayed in a hotel? I think I spoke about this ages ago on here. But have you ever had it where you've got to the bathroom and you've taken the wrong door and gone out into the corridor?
No, but this seems, I could see how this happens.
Yeah. It's only ever happened to me once. It was the worst night of my life. I mean, long story short, just had a really great evening out. And then I was looking for the bathroom, went through the wrong door. And all of a sudden, it's 4:00 in the morning. And I was just in my boxers in the hotel corridor. I couldn't get back in.
Oh, no, because you didn't bring your card?
No, of course not. I was going to the toilet.
Of course.
So I had to. There's so much that goes through your mind when you come round.
Yeah.
And you just realise the gravity of the situation.
I'm in my boxers.
You've just got to suck it up. So I had to get in the lift. Wow. And a lot of mirrors in the lift, a lot of shame.
Of course, yeah.
Went down to reception. And obviously the guy on reception was like, everything all right? I was like, yeah, well, to a point.
It could be better. Could be a little better.
One sort of issue, maybe. He was like, don't worry about it. It happens all the time.
I'm sure. I was going to say, they probably see the craziest things.
I bet they do. I would love to. Mm-hmm. That'd be a great book, like a compilation of night porters at hotels.
Yeah. I'm sure it's full of characters, yeah.
I got in the lift with him. It's just the two of us going back to our room. It's just in my boxes.
Please don't look at me. There's mirrors everywhere. He has to look at you.
My eyes are up here, buddy. Nice. Well, I hope you sleep better tonight.
We'll see. Yeah. I want to say goodnight to you, of course, Matt, but I'll say goodnight to that flight attendant that got stung by a bee. I hope everything's okay. I hope that those 7 minutes made an impact on you.
Yeah, thoughts are with her family and the family of the bee. It's a very difficult time.
Very.
And I'd just like to say goodnight to the gloomy woodcock. Great bird.
Great bird.
Didn't know anything about it until 10 minutes ago, but
not even sure it's real.
It's on the wall. What else matters?
Good night, everyone. Talk to you next time.
Night, KP.